run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevell, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 20. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down. Play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll use the ground game here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is missed.
That keeps the score 13, Wisconsin 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made on the left side. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Got the first down, now looking for more. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Here's the point after attempt. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to scramble. Well, that was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually it goes down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Shaw. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. The pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss.
Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gain. It's first and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete with a very quick throw. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Finds his target. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Badgers pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take...
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Rifles this football to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A quick juke. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he...
Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught out of the 15. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. For this on 4th and short.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Early fireworks from both offenses.
These boys are showing no let-up. They continue to be aggressive. It's brought them all the way back. They tied the game. They're an extra point away from taking the lead, and a ton of belief going in at halftime.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Finds room at the 30. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon. That puts them on top in the second half.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Catch made on the left side. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Badgers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Shaw. And this pass is caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And we're able to get him down. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Wow, the PAT is no good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
34.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Extending the play now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, This is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Out of the gun now on third down. Tight end makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Badgers come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'm going to just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
They knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The pocket breaking down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Back to throw. It's Shaw. Throwing for his running back. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense really clicking here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Going for a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Oregon. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Hits the running back in the flat.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up the first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. We reach now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Badgers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. A new set of downs after on 1st and 10, looking to throw. Be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's Shaw. Receiver makes the catch. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense is locked in on his running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat.
Touchdown, Ducks, to claim in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep his scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. First and 10 play coming up. Back to throw. It's Shaw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. There's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Shaw. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by... Great play to deny a touchdown.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Oregon, to jump in front in OT. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got it enough for a first down. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get in overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another or...
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's in there. They gamble